Hello, my friends. It's another beautiful day. Yani, the weather outside it's just perfect. So, today I'm in the mood to rant a little bit. So, this video I'm making it as another follow-up from the first video that I did almost 2 years ago. Them as well. So today I want to rant about something. It's something new that I have just learned, and it's about my baby daddy and what currently is going on in his life and how it's affecting us, like how it's affecting the situation with my child, because I am a believer of doing the right thing. Like, I mean, if ever you are like much, capable enough to bring a whole human being into this world, you should as well take responsibilities, because raising a child is no joke. Where, guys? Wacha niwaambie, it's no joke. For ground, mambo ni different. That's why sometimes when I meet people who be like, oh, your baby is cute, just give me this baby, I will raise it, give me this child. I'm like, this is a child like any other child. The needs are the same and they need to be met. It doesn't matter who's giving birth to who, what kind of a child, what color especially. It's still not important. What's important is this child has needs that need to be taken care of. Let me pause a bit. So, my mzungu baby daddy, my mzungu deadbeat baby daddy, yeah, let me rephrase that. Ndio tuelewane, kielewane hapa. My deadbeat mzungu baby daddy. Hey, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what planet he's from. Now, don't get me wrong. I know exactly who he is, where he's from, and like just a normal guy. But mimi sijaona roho ngumu kama hii. So, despite everything that we had gone through then, and I remember at some point when I was pregnant, he would like you remember how I told you, like, today he'll be okay with it, tomorrow he will not be okay with it. There was this point when he was okay with it, and we started arranging on how we will get married so that this child will not be born out of wedlock. And he was like, so what do we do? Is it easier to go to Kenya, or should we like do it here in UAE? And I was suggesting things like, I've seen like people go to get married in Georgia because it was easy. I don't know, for some reason the packages they were giving, it was easier. I suggested that, and he was like, let's think about it through this month before like everything gets out of hand and you're like, it's visible you're pregnant and we can't like doing it. Everyone will be like, that's why they're doing it. So let's give it this month, and then we will have thought about the right thing. And so I think that the most possible push, what am I trying to say? I think the most possible situation would have been, we both come here to Kenya and get married here. Like, do it like, that small thing, not even a ceremony or anything. Like, we legitimize our union so that we can have our baby, and our baby can have like both, like everything they need, like from both parents. And then the next day, like the next conversation, you won't believe it. Like today, this is a conversation we're having, and we're looking forward to 1 month of thinking about it and finding a way. And then tomorrow, he's talking about go have an abortion, do it as early as possible. The earlier, the better for you. I'll give you all this money, just go and do it. And Yani, it was a roller coaster of emotions, and it was getting to me, and hence the reason why I was really very ill and looking forward to like leave that environment and come to a new environment here in Kenya. So after nimekuwa Kenya, and I'm like slipping slowly into depression and stressing and thinking about everything that's happening to me, plus being pregnant and hormonal and all this. And don't forget, I came to my mom's house, like nirudi nyumbani literally, for my mom to take care of me. But that woman is God sent me. God bless her with everything that she has ever desired, because me at 38, and your mom welcomes you back and you're pregnant and she's taking care of you as if you're just 18 and pregnant. Me, I've never seen such kind of love. I mean, judge me if you want, but when things get to worse, desperate times call for desperate measures. That's what I did. I came back to my mother and I told her, I don't want to die when I am far away from you. It was a very emotional moment. So a few months into it, and I'm trying to like accept myself that this is what is happening to me and I can do it, I can carry on, asking God to give me the grace and energy to carry this through. I learned that the same week, I left UAE, this guy, my guys, this guy, my baby daddy, had already brought in another woman. Let's take a moment of silence. Yani, he didn't waste a minute. Another woman was in, and like 2-3 weeks into it, he had already proposed to this woman. Now I'm saying this easy or gist, it's not just gist. These are things I was told by my friends who are living, like mutual friends, like they know him, like they are even living in the same like building, the same house, literally. Like the guy took this lady and mama, sawa, give me a moment. Sawa. So she needs attention. My baby. So they came to Nairobi and legalized their marriage when my baby was like a month old. So, and my friend was like, just go to that place and raise drama and say that this. But I wasn't strong enough then, because even the journey to my delivery was a big difficult one. And at that moment, like I had used up all my energy in worrying and thinking about everything and how my baby would be healthy. And I didn't just want anything to jeopardize the health of my child and myself. And I was the road to recovery, as you can imagine. You're not about to start traveling with a very young baby, and your body is not yet ready for that. Yeah, they got married, and as soon as they did, they went to Spain. And because the guy had lost his job because of so many issues that were happening, and I think I was part of those issues, but I really don't like to think that way. But he had his own shortcomings as well. And now this story is going back to um like towards the end of last year. Around October-ish, November. So before that, I used to like, after even I had known that he got married and all, I used to still try to reach out to him. There was this point where I asked him, and I think if I can do it, I'll take a screenshot and add it somewhere here or here of the message that I sent him. And I asked him, why is it that you chose not to treat my child right? Because, and I was like, is it because my child is born of a Negro mother? Or what? Please explain to me, give me some closure. I need to know. He was, and I asked him, don't you think that this child deserves love just like your other children? Why are you being different to her? And he said, this one gets to my heart, because he said that no, it's not because she's born of a black mother, and yes, I know she deserves my love. But I told you I didn't want any more children. But you see, this I didn't want any more children, when it's coming after you have conceived, that's a no, 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 no for me. I am pro-life. That's a no for me. Just decide you don't want children, so there won't be a chance where you will say, let's get rid of this child. Simple as that. Don't make children if you don't want any more children. But you being a grown man and a grown woman, and you're engaging into this act of procreation, what do you think is going to happen? I mean, common sense. You want me to risk my life having an abortion? So if I die, what about the other people who look up to me? And so that was the response. But however, I didn't give up. Someone close to me and a bit mature advised me that from time to time, when I take nice photos of the baby, just send to him. Like, photos have a way of touching someone's heart, and there will be a moment when he'll look at the photo and he'll be like, no, I cannot lose this child. So I used to do that time to time. And I could see, vile umetumia WhatsApp, you could see like someone saw the message, even though they didn't say anything, but they saw the message. That was enough. Until one time, I got a message. And the message said, "Hey, first let me introduce myself. My name is blah, 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 and I am Fernando's wife. Stop bothering this man. Stop sending photos of your baby trying to manipulate my husband. Are you going to ask for child support from every man you have ever slept with? Please go and look for the father of your child and leave us alone." I mean, I smile through it nowadays because I just think of that as insecurity. Like any grown, normal human being shouldn't be threatened by existence of a child. And you met this man, he was no angel. And clearly everybody in that house told you that there was a woman, there was Liz, and she was living here and she's pregnant. So whatever she was trying to do was just to her own, just to make herself feel good and to try to erase the reality, but the reality is there. And I was so polite and I told her, "I am sorry we got off on the wrong foot. You shouldn't be threatened by mere existence of a baby, and I will forever remain Fernando's baby mom. If you are a good woman, you would try to let him do what is right by his child. And if you both have been discussing it and doubting and talking about how he is not responsible and how he's not the father of this child, I am more than open to do a DNA. So let's bring it on. Let's all do it to clear all this doubt." And just like that, I was blocked. Nikazimwa, I was blocked. Like the display photo disappears. You never see the status again. And the messages after that were like, how are they? One tick, I think gray. I don't even know, but when you're blocked. Nikasema, well and good. Okay, I will try to find other ways. You don't have to help me. You don't owe me any kind of help. So fast forward to now, late last year, when I was just going about my business on WhatsApp, and I was watching my contact status, and boom, he had a status. Remember, I got a text through his phone number, not a different number, through the same phone number that is his phone number that he has been using ever since we were in UAE. So pop, a status pops up, and it's Fernando's number, and it's his status and profile photo are of a newborn child, and this newborn child is a mixed race baby, and it's not my baby. Whose baby is it? They have a baby. Like, you come around and convince me how you're not gonna take care of my child because you didn't want any more children, but you marry another woman just like me and then have a baby, and now you're giving her like you're like, because I've seen photos of the baby with the grandma, with his other children, and I know these people, and I'm thinking, why my child, why? And now I have this urge, and I want to fight for my child. I'm not going to disclose what I am doing about it, but this is like men. Like, men can be relentless, men can be heartless, and I have, like, again, there's some kind of stigma that goes with it. I've been asked a lot of things like, oh, ulikuliwa na mzungu na ukatupwa, oh, so wewe unafaa kuwa na pesa, wewe umezalia mzungu, oh, mara si kwani pia wazungu kuwa deadbeat, and like, it's even traumatized. It's even like almost to be like a stigma. Like, sometimes I don't want to go out because I'll meet someone who will say something, huko nje nimeitwa, wewe uko na Mchinese, wewe umezaa na Mwindi, like, oh my God, I am so tired. I just need some kind of a breakthrough. And I know I cannot change people, how they talk or what they will say about my child. And this probably will be another video of like, there's some kind of stigma associated with raising a mixed race baby. I'll definitely make another video about that and the things and the comments I've been like receiving from people. But so yeah, do you feel me, guys? What would make a man like deny this child her right, go on to have another child? And what's wrong with men? And of late, I've learned that these are white guys are doing this to us a lot. What is wrong with them? Anyways, this is what I wanted to rant about because I have to get it out there. I have to get it out of my system. And when I'm out there face to face talking to people, they don't seem to understand these. And they will interrupt me when I'm talking na waanze ku make comments like, lakini si anafaa kusaidia mtoto, lakini si wanasaidia mtoto, lakini si wewe umeamua, lakini si upeleke mtoto huko Spain, lakini yeah, because she's Spanish. And you know, such comments are like show like a bit of how ignorant people can be. So when I'm on here, I can rant about it for a straight 10-15 minutes. But guys, feel free to comment and tell me what you think is wrong with these people, really. Because we're on ground, mambo ni very tofauti. But I'm a happy soul, and I thank God because nimekuwa na some kind of unexplainable peace. I feel like I'm going towards the right direction, and this light that I can see there at the end of that tunnel is going to be about breakthroughs and good things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around until the end of this video. Let's just say video. At the end of this video, I'm going to insert a cute clip of Melanie. Okay, and Melanie is just sitting right here behind me, and she's watching a movie. She's watching the Bigfoot, son of Bigfoot or something like that. Asanteni sana marafiki, wapendwa, family and friends. May you have a blessed day. If you haven't subscribed, please do so.